always wanted to write, and the reason for that is that I wanted to leave behind a legacy in this world. And the one way in which I could have left a legacy behind in this world is by writing. Long after you are gone from this planet, some library in some corner of the world will have a book of yours, a book written by Ravi Subramanian, which will remind people that there was an author called Ravi Subramanian who wrote books. What is fiction? Fiction is nothing but an exaggeration of facts. To my mind, every author who writes books today writes a lot from personal experiences, things which he has seen happening to himself, to people around him, to his friends, to his family, and to stories which he hears from readers like yourselves. And all I want to say here is that sometimes the truth can only be told through fiction. In fact, if you actually read my books, there are a couple of examples which I would like to point out here. If you read my books and see the various examples of organization and politics, how people deal with each other at the workplace, the relationships between people, how it pans out in a corporate life, and how everything that you see in a corporate life is grey. There is nothing black or white. All that is brought out in my book, and that's something which actually has been inspired by what I have seen, what I have experienced, what my family has gone through, what my friends have gone through, and what typically I've assimilated through 18 to 20 years of experience in the corporate world. There is a reason why I write about banking fiction. I've spent 18 years of my career in a foreign bank. My wife has spent 15 years in a foreign bank. Our entire circle is of bankers. So for me, talking about foreign banks and life in a foreign bank came naturally. I didn't have to do any research. That's one of the reasons why I write about foreign bank. But apart from that, if you look at the commercial aspect of it, look at the market. Today, foreign banks and other banks in general, the banking and the financial services sector, employs 1/6 of the employable population in this country, which makes it the maximum number of people working in a particular sector. Banking has the maximum number of aspirants waiting outside the industry wanting to join in this industry. Banking touches every single life because most of the people around have bank accounts. But if you go back and look at literature, there aren't too many people writing about banking. In fact, I can't think of a single individual apart from myself who writes about banking. If you look at MBAs who pass out from various management institutes these days, all they have is textbookish knowledge. They think that corporate life is going to be utopian. And hence, the expectations are sky high, and they join a corporate, they are completely demotivated and disillusioned. What my books does to them is that it prepares them by bringing them face to face with reality. I come across a lot of people in my day-to-day life and also during my various talks. A key thing which comes out in all these talks is that there are a lot of people out there who want to become authors but don't know where to begin. They don't know how to start. I only have one big recommendation for them, one big suggestion for them, and that is, folks, if you want to write a book, start writing now. Do not wait till you actually have the entire story crystallized in your mind, because if you wait till then, you will never be able to begin. Ask any author that you meet. He will always tell you that he has a broad outline, but the nuances of the story and the way the story pans out evolves over the time that you actually write the book.